No donation, no salvation!
And remember, respect is everything.
And we're back. And today, we're doing a bit of a re-review of two builds that I wasn't initially happy with, that I feel like I've kind of finalized, and hopefully will not need to update for another millennium, because I'll be honest, him especially, I've had to update numerous times because I just was not happy with it. But anyway, today we're looking at Cliffjumper and Makeshift, based on the Minicon from long ago, who turned into a little purple muscle car that was based on a Plymouth Barracuda, and it looked really cool. And then obviously this is based on the Transformers Prime version of Cliffjumper, which is my all-time favorite version of Cliffjumper. If you're, new to the channel, but long-time subscribers will know that I've had a very particular obsession with his car mode, because it is based on my dream car, which is the 1970s Dodge Challenger. But we've talked about that enough in another video. Let's take a closer look at the specimens here. So we're going to start with Makeshift, since he went through the most visual changes. As you can see, the front end is a lot more refined. I try to make it more to my current build standards. The sides are still a little suspect, but again, purple is a very hard color to come by in LEGO. I'm much happier with the back. The shape is a lot more, I guess, rounded off here, where it should be. It's still very blocky and bulky, but these do become the legs, so it kind of has to be that way for stability reasons. Got some nice rear louvers here for the back window. Again, this was one of my earliest builds, but for some weird reason, a lot of people really liked this one back in the day, because that video has like, I don't remember how many views it had, but it had quite a lot of views. It was like my highest viewed video for the longest time, and I don't know why. I guess people just really like the color purple. So there's Makeshift in his car mode. Let's take a closer look at Cliffjumper. Not much has actually changed on him. Mostly just refining a few things. I did finally give him rear view mirrors, because he needed those desperately. I also increased the little back window here by the pillar. It does kind of mess up the shape a little bit, but it is technically accurate to the original car that he was based on. To a degree, of course. I also added these shinier exhaust pipes because I like the way they look and they match the bull horns, which are also kind of a metallic-y color. I also redid the rear of the car to look a little more boxy like the original car did. Ignore that Ferrari decal, that's not intentional. I just wanted something to be there to kind of break up a little more of the red, to kind of act as the Challenger logo, and to annoy any other car enthusiast who may follow my channel, because obvious reasons. But there's the vehicle mode. I'm much happier with it now. It's a lot more up to my current standards. So also, one other reason I decided to go back and update these builds was because some of their parts broke. So yes, unfortunately, like many toys, they do get old and they'll break, so I did have to replace some of the ball joints and hinges on both these figures. One thing I will say, if you're going to build LEGO Transformers and you do depend on ball joints a lot, always keep spares around, just in case, because you never know when tragedy will strike and you don't have spare parts anymore, or certain parts aren't made anymore. So yeah, if it does happen, always keep spares on hand, because yeah, I've had to go back and maintain some of my older builds because certain pieces broke. So it's unfortunate, but it's one of the reasons that these figures tend to go through updates while I'm messing with them, doing maintenance on them. But it is what it is. Let's not waste any more time. Let's just get them transformed. Alright, we're going to start with Makeshift because he's the one that went through the most visual changes in terms of the cosmetics of the vehicle mode. So go ahead and lift that up. Get that out of the way. Fold the arms out. Go ahead and unclip the legs from the back of the car. Rotate them forward. You can fold those down if you want. I like to leave them folded up because it gives them a little height. But anyway, go ahead and bend the knees. And there is Makeshift in robot mode. Again, not much has changed for this character aside from just some minor construction on the vehicle mode parts. But now let's look at Cliffjumper, who actually went through the most cosmetic changes. So, like his original figure, just fold the legs back. Fold this forward. Go ahead and fold the arms up as well. Fold out the hands, which I am trying to incorporate more hands in my newer builds. Not guaranteed every time, you know, some builds are just a little more different than others, but at least for my Carbots, I'm trying to incorporate hands. I was going to do it for this one, but I just couldn't get it to work, unfortunately. I didn't have the right type of purple pieces to make it work, so oh well, such is life. But there's Cliffjumper. But yeah, I decided to do this as a double review since they're both based on Mopars. Let's see, where are the weapons? I did make weapons for them. For Cliffjumper, I still kept his originals. I just kind of smoothed them out a little bit, make them more polished. I had a weapon for him. I don't know what I did with it, so I decided here, made him a brand new one. Here's a nice big old snipper rifle. But go ahead and just plug that in. Goes right in his hand. And then for Cliffjumper, you have to actually fold the hands in so you can plug in the cannons here. So, or the horns as they were called in the show. So plug that one in there. And then do the same for the other side. Fold in the hand. Grab this cannon here. Clip that in. And then I guess aim it up if you can. And there you go. So I hope you all enjoyed. I know this wasn't anything new. Oh, I did update the chest as well to have the headlights and the more accurate look on the windshield. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed. I know this wasn't anything new, but I do have some new builds coming soon. But until next time, you all have a good one.
Hallelujah! Another soul saved!